How can you use the strategy acted out to solve problems that use money? Okay, so to begin with, it says together Marnie and Serena have $1.20. They want to share the money equally. How much money will each girl get? So I'm going to start with $1.20. Okay, 2 dimes. It says use the graphic organizer to solve the problem. First it says, what do I need to find? What do we need to find, Dakota?
How much money each girl gets?
Very good. Go give yourself a point. How much money each girl gets? That's what we need to find. What information do we need to use? I need to use the total amount, which is how much, Shelby?
$1.20.
$1.20. Give yourself a point. And divide the amount into blank equal parts. Ella?
2 equal parts.
2 equal parts, because there's 2 girls, right? How will I use this information? I will use the coins to model the total amount and act out the problem. Okay, it says you can make $1.20 with 4 quarters and 2 dimes. Oh, not pennies.
Pennies are 1 cent.
Circle the coins to show 2 sets with equal value. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coins here. Could I circle it like this?
No.
Why not?
Because it says 4 quarters and 2 dimes.
Well, it says circle the coins to show the two sets with equal value. Did I? But I've got 3 coins and 3 coins. What's wrong with that? Ethan?
2 quarters is more than 2 dimes. Yeah, it'd only be 45.
Okay, so you're saying I've got 2.
75.
So it wouldn't be the same value, would it?
No.
So this would be 75 cents, and this poor girl would only get 45 cents, right?
Okay.
So we can't circle them like that. Okay? So how can I circle them then? How can I circle them then? Landon?
Circle the 4 quarters and the 2 dimes.
Okay, so 4 quarters and 2 dimes. Would that work?
No.
Would you want to be the one that just got the 2 dimes?
Oh, wait, I know. 3 and 3.
Well, that's what I did to begin with. I did 3 and 3.
No, like 2 up and down.
Up and down, so 3 and 3?
Yes.
Let's see.
It's what you see.
So 3 that way and 3 that way. Would that be equal value?
Yes.
25 plus 25 is 50, plus 10 more is 60. 25 plus 25 is 50, plus 10 more is 60. Yes, that's how we circle it. So each girl gets how many quarters and how many dimes?
2 quarters and 1 dime.
So each girl gets $0.60. Describe another way you could act out the problem with coins. Now I'm going to change that word coins into the word dimes. How could we do this problem with just dimes? Colin?
Have 6 dimes for 1 girl and 6 dimes for the other girl.
A total of how many dimes?
100. Wait, no, 12 dimes for both girls.
All together, how many dimes?
So it would be 12.
12 dimes. Okay, that works.
120
Yes.
cents.
So think about this for a second, guys. Dimes are worth 10 cents, right?
Yep.
So 12 dimes times 10 cents each. 12. Oh, by the way, when you multiply a decimal, so this is 10 cents, right? When you multiply a decimal times a whole number, watch this. First, pretend the decimal's not even there. So our basic fact, 12 times 1 is 12 with a 0 behind it, right? How many numbers follow the decimal point when we multiply? 2. So that means in our answer, there will be 2 numbers that follow the decimal point. We'll be doing that a lot today. So $1.20. So you could use 12 dimes, and each girl would get 6 for 60 cents. Okay, so did you get everything copied down from up above?
There.
Okay. All right. You could use 12 dimes and each girl would get 6 or 60 cents. Okay, as soon as you get that copied, turn to the next page. Okay, we're moving on. If you didn't get that copy down, you can finish it later. Josh, Tom, and Chuck each have 40 cents. How much money do they have together? What do we need to find? Reese?
How much money do they have together?
Yep. So write that down, then go give yourself a point. How much money they have together? What information do I need to use?
This is 40 cents.
Jace,
40 cents.
40 cents what?
How much money do they have all together?
Okay, what information do we need to use?
$0 and 40 cents.
No. Ethan?
That they each have 40
That they
cents.
each have 40 cents. So they each have $0.40. How will I use this information? Act it out. Okay. So we've got Josh, Tom, and Chuck. Josh, Tom, and Chuck. And Josh has, here's how we're going to make 40 cents for Josh. There's 5 pennies and 25, 35, 40. And then Tom has 4 dimes. And then $25, 35, 40. Okay, so 25, 35, 40, 40, 25, 35, 40. Okay, so now we've got to put all that together. So what are we going to start with? Counting by what?
Quarters.
Quarters first. We start with quarters. So we have 25, 50. Then what are we going to count by?
Dimes.
Dimes. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $1, $1.10. Then what are we going to count
Nickels.
by? Nickels. $1.15. Then $1.16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
120 cents.
So $1.20. So here's what we're gonna say. We're gonna say Josh, Tom, and Chuck. And then we're going to model the coins. So my quarters are gonna be the biggest. And I'm just going to do 25, 25, 25. And then dimes will be smaller. And then nickels will be in the middle size. Smaller than the quarters, but bigger than the dimes.
Dimes are small.
So, and all together, when we count this way, 25, 50, 75, 85, 95, $1.05, $1.10, $1.15, $1.20. I modeled it differently on here. Okay, so another thing that you can do if you don't act it out is to do this. $0.40 times 3 boys, right? So, you guys know how to multiply like this, right? You know how to multiply? So watch. If you pretend that that's not there, you could do that. Okay, so watch. 3 times 0 is what?
0.
3 times 4 is what?
12.
Put down the 2, carry the 1. 3 times 0,
0.
plus 1 more, 1. Now, if we look at this problem, how many numbers do we have, Waylon, following the decimal point?
3.
No. 1, 2. Are you paying attention back there? Okay, so if we have 2 numbers following the decimal point in our problem, Reese, we also have 2 numbers following the decimal point in our answer. Focus and don't be drawn, okay? How could you solve this problem using dimes and nickels? Each boy could have how many dimes and how many nickels if they wanted to all have the same amount? Okay, so we gotta make 40 cents with dimes and nickels. How many dimes? No.
Wait, 3. How much?
3 dimes and how many nickels?
2.
2. So each boy could have 3 dimes and 2 nickels. So that would be 30 cents, 35, 40. Each boy could have 3 dimes and 2 nickels.
Miss Peterson?
Well, we'll deal with that later.
Or just 4 dimes, because I'm making each
No, it says dimes and nickels, sir.
Oh.
Okay. Yes, 4 dimes does equal 40 cents, but the problem says, how can you solve this problem using dimes and nickels? Okay. All right, so Juan has $3.43. So I'm gonna model $3.25, 35, 40, nope, 43 cents. He is buying a paintbrush that costs $1.21 to paint a model race car. How much money will Juan have after he pays for the paintbrush? It says first, use bills and coins to model $3.43. They did it differently. I'm going to do it like them. 43 cents. Okay. Next, you need to subtract, remove bills and coins that have the value of $1.21. So how many dollar bills do I need to cross out?
2.
No.
1.
What's it say, Colin?
3. Wait, no, 1.
$1.21. How many dollar bills do I cross out?
1.
1. He's just spent 1. Okay, I'm crossing out what I'm taking away, what I'm paying to, or what he's paying for the paintbrush. How many dimes should I cross out?
2.
How many pennies?
1.
Easy. How much does he have left over?
$2.22.
There you go.
2.
So, how much does he have left? $2.22. Now, we could also do this, $3.43 minus $1.21. 3 minus 1 is 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. Decimal point follows. 3 minus 1 is 2. So we could do it that way too, $2.22. Here's a tricky one though. What if Juan has $3.43, but the paintbrush, instead of costing $1.21, costs $2.28? Sophie, what would you do first?
I would cross out $2.
Okay, so get rid of $2.
And I would get rid of the dime.
How many dimes? We're right here.
I would get rid of the nickels.
We don't have any nickels up there. Okay, so we started with $3.43, right? The paintbrush costs $2.28, so we are taking away $2.28. $3.43 minus $2.28. Can we take away 8 pennies?
No.
We only have 3 pennies, don't we? So what do we need to do? One word begins with an R. Ella? Huh? One word begins with an R. Don't know? Ethan? Regroup. We have to regroup. Okay? We take this 10 and switch it out for
10 pennies.
10 pennies, right? So that's one way to do it. So 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to get 1 more pennies. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna switch out one of these for this guy too. Okay. So what's this? We started with 3 pennies, right? We needed to take away 8. We couldn't do that, so we have to take one of the dimes. We cross out the 4 and turn it into 3. And then we turn the 3 pennies that we had, we add 10 more. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
And then I would turn that into 13.
And that would be 13 pennies. Now, can we take away 8 pennies?
Yes.
2, 4, 6, 8. And then that leaves us with 5 pennies. And then we take away how many dimes? 2. That leaves us with 1. And then how many dollars do we take away? 2. And that leaves us with $1.15. $1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay? So see how you regroup money? Okay. So how much will we have left? $1.15. After regrouping 1 dime for 10 pennies. And that's all we're gonna write on there.
No.
Okay, last one. Sophia has 225. She wants to give an equal amount to each of 3 of her cousins. Okay, so you guys know we did long division earlier today as our math warm-up. This is what Sophia has. $2.25. She wants to split that between 3 cousins. Cousin 1, cousin 2, cousin 3. Can we split it the way it is now?
No.
No, we have to regroup it. Or, watch this. $2.25 divided by 3 cousins. When you divide decimal numbers, you do it exactly like you do regular long division. The only difference, Shelby, is that this decimal point that's down here has to come up here. It's got to be lined up. Step 1, we go to the 3 row. What are we looking for first? 2. 2 would be right here. Look to the left circle, go up circle. 0 on top, 0 under the 2. 2 minus 0 is 2. 2 is less than 3, so we can bring down the 2. Now we're going to the 3 row and looking for 22. Look to the left circle, go up circle. 7 on top, 21 underneath. 22 minus 21 is 1. 1 is less than 3, so I can bring down the 5. Head back to the 3 row, look for 15, there it is, go up. 5 on top, 15 down below. 15 minus 15 is 0. So how much does each girl get, Sonia? How much does each girl get? Or each cousin? 75 what? So she started with $2.25. So each girl could not have $75. This is 75 cents. Okay? All right. So, when I first looked at this problem, guys, I knew that we could divide it evenly without having a remainder. How did I know that? Jace?
Because there's a 5 at the end.
Huh?
Because there's a 5 at the end of it.
Nope. 5's got nothing. 5 only tells you that it's divisible by 5. Let's look over here at the divisibility rules. How many cousins does she have? 3. What does it say next to the 3 on the divisibility?
The sum of the digit is divisible by 3.
So what's the sum of the digits in $2.25? 9. Is there a 9 on the 3 row?
Yeah.
Yes. So even though this has a decimal point, it's just like anything else. It's just like 225 cents. Right? It's divisible without a remainder. How can we check and make sure that we've got the right answer here? How can we check? What do you think, Brinley?
Times 3 times 75.
Yes, girl. All right. 3 times 75. Let's do that. Just like checking long division, guys, we multiply. 75 cents times 3. 3 times 5 is 15. Put down the 5, carry the 1. 3 times 7 is 21, plus 1 is 22. Put down the 2, carry the 2. 3 times 0 is 0, plus 2 is 2. 2 numbers after the decimal point up top, 2 numbers after the decimal point down below. Is that what you started with? So that's how we can check it, by multiplying.